What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Pat Neely's Kitchen. I'm so excited to be with you guys today because I got a real treat. I'm going super Southern today. Some of my favorite Southern ingredients. Got me some fried chicken over here cooking. When I cook, it's like my sanctuary. So I advise you and I challenge you to cook like I cook. I get me some nice little spirits, like a glass of red wine. Cheers, y'all. Some soft music. Sometimes if I'm really throwing down, then I got some rock or some rap. But I'm going a little softer today. And please understand, I don't own the rights to this music. I'm just jamming to it while I put together this amazing dish. So when you think about the South, you think about Southern where I come from, black-eyed peas was always a staple. It was a staple in my grandmother's house. It was a staple in my mother's home. And they always cooked them in a pot with some ham hocks or some turkey necks, and they cooked them all day, or we had them on New Year's Eve, but we had them throughout the year. So this is an oldie but goodie recipe that I believe was either in one of my cookbooks many years ago, but it's just something with a lot of color, a lot of flavor, and it's a great dish. So when I say great flavor, we start with a lot of vegetables. So I have a red onion. I got about a half of a red onion that I'm just going to chop up. One of the key ingredients to chopping vegetables is always make sure that your knife is super sharp. I sharpened mine just before we started, so that actually a real sharp knife prevents you from cutting yourself. It's the dull ones that'll get you. So I'm just going to take these right into my bowl here. Red onions. I like red onions, especially in salads and things like that, because they're a little sweeter and they just add so much more flavor than your yellow onions. Then I got about a half of a red bell pepper that I'm going to chop as well. I'm going to chop them kind of fine, just like so. Now I know y'all probably saying, Pat, you going to show us how to fry that chicken? No, I'm going to say that chicken, how to fry good fried chicken and how to season it for another episode. But with this dish, I just knew I wanted some chicken. So, speaking of chicken, let's see what we're doing here. Oh, yeah, that looks good. I'll just flip it just a bit, let it cook another minute or so. Now I have some jalapenos, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I slice my jalapenos in half, and I remove the ribs and the seeds because my kids will probably eat some of this and I don't want it too hot. You want it hotter, just leave the seeds and the rib in there, and that'll give you a lot more heat. I'll tell you a story about it. The jalapenos once. I was doing a show and I was on the road, and we were outside and we were chopping jalapenos, and I made the ultimate mistake of, because of the pollen or whatever it was, rubbing my eyes after I chopped my jalapenos. That bad boy burned, y'all. Let me just tell you. I mean, it burned like crazy. So always rinse your hands real good after chopping the jalapenos. So I just got some scallions here. So I'll chop these up. Probably about 2, maybe 3 tablespoons. So as you can see, we're just building flavor, y'all. Got scallions going in. And then I'm just gonna chop a little parsley. Just like so. Perfect. I don't like to chop. I'm a big chopper, y'all, and I used to chop everything super fine. And sometimes it's good, and other times it's not so good. So I'm gonna move my cutting board because I think I'm through with all my chopping. All right, so you got your vegetables. The last thing that goes in, which I already chopped, was about 1 large tomato, or 2 plum tomatoes. So you sit that there. And now we've got our dressing. So I've got some canola oil. Well, actually, this is white rice wine vinegar. Here's my canola oil, both of them about 1/4 cup. And I got about 1 tablespoon of white sugar. Got those in. We always want to season our dressing. Let's check the chicken. Let it drain. It's done. And we just whip. I love making my own dressings on a lot of my dishes. I stay away from the store-bought dressing and I just make my own. Super simple. It's always fresh. You can do so much with dressing. If I choose to, I could have added a little lemon juice to this. But this is going to be perfect, just like it is. As you can see, it gives you a nice mix. Beautiful. So we're just going to pour our dressing right over onto our vegetables. Give it a nice toss. Look at the color, y'all. You just can't beat it. A little more pepper. Tad salt. Now, I got 2 cans of black-eyed peas. You can get just your regular store-bought cans of black-eyed peas. I drained them and I rinsed them. I want to rinse off all of the liquid that was on them. So they're going to go right in. And we just toss it. A lot of you guys, I posted this recipe not long ago, and so many of you guys were asking, where can I get the recipe? Where can I get the recipe? Well, now you have the pleasure of going to my YouTube page, Pat Neely BBQ King, and checking out how to make a good black-eyed pea salad. Just toss it around. Just like so. So, what I like to do anytime I'm making any salads, like my coleslaw or the black-eyed pea salad is I want to take it and I want it to marinate, because you got oil, you got sugar, all of that needs to dissolve in. So what I like to do is wrap it in some film wrap or something and stick it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours. We're having dinner tonight here in the Neely home, and I got started a little early, so I got my black-eyed pea salad. I've got my fried chicken. My kids are huge salad lovers, so my son Isaac, he can eat romaine lettuce and cucumbers and carrots and salad every single day. So I'll throw a salad together, serve them the delicious black-eyed pea salad, some fried chicken, and just like that, y'all. And this is how simple it is to cook it at home in your own kitchen. It's not complicated. You don't have to overthink it or spend a whole lot of time. You'll spend more time in your head talking about, damn, I gotta cook, versus just whipping something like this and something as simple as this together. And you too can have a it's cool now. Yay! High five! High five! It's good? Tell them bye till next time.
Bye.
Bye till next time.
Bye until next time.
Till next time.
Okay.